Good morning, yogis. You are joining me on the beach. Come to child's pose. Unfortunately, during the time of my yoga class is when they also are cleaning the seaweed up. So none of the live audio was usable. Anyways, we'll be fine. Press up to all fours. Begin with 3 cow-cat. Move at your own pace. Let your breath guide you. I really am loving this idea that we all come into our own power and that we recognize that God is us and we are God. Bring your left hand under your face. Twist your right arm up to the sky. Bend your elbow behind your head so your hand comes behind your head. And then exhale, bring your top elbow to your standing elbow. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, contract. Again, coming up and contracting in. So that is part of what I'm learning. I'm really diving into cults right now and how people get in, how that happens. Switch sides. So you know the drill, right? Inhale with a straight arm. Exhale, bend the elbow. Inhale, get a stretch, and then exhale, bring the elbow in. And then inhale, open. Exhale, contract. There has been a lot coming to light about the Baptiste community and the training I underwent, and just really, I'm a learner, and so coming to understand how this came to be. Tuck your toes, straighten your legs, lift your tailbone, downward facing dog, and really understanding how I want to create community and acknowledging that I am a forever student and that you teach me and I teach you, and together we grow and learn. Come into your breath. If you haven't already, intentional inhales and exhales. Walk your hands to your feet. Holly did not follow directions. And then take your right hand to your left ankle. Or the opposite, right? We'll do both. And you're just taking a twist here and a shorter down dog. So it's not a full forward fold. Come back to the center, switch sides. Giving yourself a little rotation from the lower ribs. And a hammy stretch, right? Like grabbing the ankle is a deep hamstring stretch. Come back to your down dog, walking your hands back out. Inhale, pick your right leg up. Exhale, bring your knee to your elbow. Inhale, expand. Now cross, right knee, left elbow. And up. Coming in, knee to nose. And then step through low lunge. Left knee drops to the ground, untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the torso. Working on a 90-degree angle with your front leg as you push your hips forward. Getting a nice psoas opening. And coming back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, expand. Exhale, cross the body. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to nose. And step through low lunge. Good work. Pressing the hips forward and down. And then downward facing dog. We've already been here, we're just coming back to it. A cycle of breath, lower belly pulls up and in, Look at your hands. Jump, feet to hands. Halfway lift, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, arms come overhead. Interlace your fingers except for your pointer finger, so you're making a little tech gun. And then bend to the side. Stay for your breath. Inhale back to center. Exhale, other side. So you're staying for a couple rounds of breath. And then inhaling back to center. Cactus your arms. Tilt the sternum towards the sky. Open up the chest. Throat is the last thing to open. Come back to neutral. Forward fold, back down. Halfway lift. High push-up. Low push-up. Upward facing dog or cobra, always yogi's choice. Downward facing dog. Yeah, so there's so much research on colts. Feet to hands, halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. High and low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take another one on your own time with your own breath. And this idea that how the cult leader gets you is by making you believe that you don't know anything. And without their guidance, you are lost. That they have secret knowledge, a secret relationship with God or Creator or Spirit. Don't worry about getting your flow right or wrong. It's just yoga. Back to your down dog. We'll all meet in down dog. So I really want to reiterate that I am not here claiming to be like all-knowing guru yoga meditation chick, right? I'm going to share what I have, and I hope you share what you have, and I would love to create a sense of community amongst us. Right leg up, bend the knee, stack the hip, getting that side body stretch. If you want to flip your dog, you can. We're not expressly doing that here because we're moving quickly. So if you have flipped your dog, come on back to your three-legged dog with a stacked hip. We're going to roll to side plank. Right arm down, left arm up. Lower belly up and in. If you want to pick up that top leg, go for it. If not, you don't have to. And back to your down dog. Same thing on the other side. Left leg up, bend the knee, stack the hip, open the side body. Flex your foot or point it, but put attention to it. Every detail matters in your body and your life. What choice are you making? Side, plank, other side. You're just going to kind of roll, right? And if you did one side the first time, you just do the other one. No one can see you. It doesn't matter. Downward facing dog. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Chair pose. You determine which arm variation works for your body. Do you want your arms in front? Do you want them open to a T? Do you want them overhead? Your body, your yoga, your choice. Press up onto the toes. Take the arms to airplane arms, drinking bird. So you're going to try to lift as far up onto the toes as you can. Now go with us here. You can do it. I want you to start squeezing, bending all the way down, 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 down. Try not to use your hands. Boat pose, Navasana. Squeeze the lower belly in, shoulder blades come together, spine should be straight. You should look like a V. Now, we're going to come back to our chair pose. You can do it, you're fine. The goal is not to use your hands. So maybe you need some spinal rocks here to get you a little momentum. If you have to use your hands, that's fine. But just come to your chair. One more breath. And then forward fold. Good work. It's one of my favorite variations. It just seems so fun. Halfway lift. Plant the hands. High push-up, low push-up, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Getting nice and warm. Right leg, warrior one. Step it through, lift the chest up. Arms come overhead. Fingers active, alive. Make a choice. Press through the outside blade of your back foot. Cactus the arms. Take a small back bend here. We've already done this once, so we're just adding it back in. Come back to neutral. High push-up, low push-up, up dog, downward facing dog. Same thing, other side. Inhale, left leg up. Step it through, warrior one. Pausing here, making sure the front foot is at a 90-degree angle, front knee, sorry. Cactus your arms, tilt your sternum up. Maybe you drop the head, totally up to you and your neck. Back to neutral. Then you come to your high push-up, low push-up, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Right, we don't want to be too wishy-washy one way, so we come from a bent spine to a neutral spine to bending the other way. Anyways, feet to hands. Halfway lift, take your peace fingers, that's your first two fingers, wrap them around your big toes, pull your torso over your legs. Long-term goal is you kiss the shins. But today, just focus on grabbing the toes and folding at the hips, tailbone high. A couple more breaths here. So I'm all ears, right, of hearing ways in which you guys want to build community, if you even want that. If you want a Facebook group, or if you want a chat or an email chain, if you want inspirational little daily messages, you're just going to tell me how I can be of service to you. Slowly rise up to standing. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take the arms to a T. Inhale, right knee lifts up. Shoot your leg behind, airplane pose with an arm variation of a T arm. This is going to help us because then we're going to come in to our half moon. So all you're going to do for half moon now is just rotate the rib cage and the hips, right? Ideally, the hands and arms stay exactly as they are. One more breath. Flatten the hips back to airplane. Lift the torso. Arms stay at a T. Lift up. Single leg raise, knee is lifted, and release. Shake it out. We've got the other side to do. Coming back to your central, arms come to a T. We're going to lift the left knee up. Pausing, and then pressing back, airplane pose, chest drops, heel lifts. Take a breath. And then as you exhale, settle into your half moon. Hips stack, shoulders stack. Back to your airplane. Stay in your breath. And then to fully come out, you'll bring your knee back up to your chest. And release. Yeah, give it a shake. The ankle gets a little tired when we do multiple poses like that. Inhale, hands to heart center. Heel toe the feet to touch. Let the big toes touch, but leave a little space with the heel. Eyes close. Tree pose without touching your foot and with your eyes closed. Invite yourself to be challenged. When we remove one sense, the others become heightened. What do you feel here? And gently release down. If you want to open the eyes for a moment and reorient, you may. And then bring the hands back to heart center, heel toe the toes to touch, eyes closed again, other side. Being okay with the wiggle and the wobble. It's a new experience, it's a new sensation. Be okay with that. One more round of breath. And release. Open the eyes, shake it all out. Good work. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high push-up. Pause here. Lower belly pulls up and in. Pick up the right leg, bring the right knee to the right elbow and back. Right knee to left elbow and back. Hold it. Just lifting your leg up, that's all. Bring it back down, other side. Left knee to left elbow and back. Left knee to right elbow and back. Pause, hold. Bring it back to the ground and drop down onto the knees. And prepare yourself for a little belly savasana. So if you need to rearrange your shirt or get your mat settled, we're just gonna lay on our bellies for a minute. Resting here now. There is a whole school of belief that says if we lay with a pillow under our belly, we help aid our digestion and make it easier for our organs to work. But right now, we're just gonna lay on our belly. Exhale. Inhale. You've done it, right? You made it through the practice. We're just pausing here. Now, you can choose to end your practice in belly savasana, or you can flip onto your back. It's really your choice. Either way, just like always, the goal is to not focus on your thoughts. Allow there to be space between your thoughts. If that's really difficult, simply count. As you're ready, begin to wiggle and move, coming to a fetal position on either side. The left side for a feminine nurturing and the right side for a masculine strength. Both are equally important. Let your breath flow easy as you make your way to a simple seat. Shoulders over tailbone, lower belly up and in. Jawbone relaxes. Inhale your arms up overhead to heart center. Pull the palms apart. Keep just the fingertips touching, creating expansive space inside you. And the place in me that is utterly expansive. acknowledges the same place in you that is the same. Namaste. Thank you, yogis.